proximity does not matter. The energy still is received just as concentrated. Hey, Greta. Just as powerful, just as potent. Kira, yay, Bray. Just as potent. We receive it. You're receiving it by tuning in, particularly live, people. You know, when you're live, it's just a higher quality. Doesn't mean it's any less when you rewind. It's just, you know, the connection is the same. I know you're feeling it. And I'm certainly feeling it too. But this is a great wake-up call to us all to understand the power. Jenny, hello. In the whole wide world, you know, this is what's happening, that we're understanding the power of energy, and that our energy, we are in this pause. It's we are being forced to wake up. It's a forced awakening upon us right now. You know, so, you know, it's like, let us not be victim to the circumstance of, you know, this holding cell that we're in, this isolation, this stop, this pause in our life. Let us not be victim to the fear that it might generate. Hey, Maria. Hello, birds. You know, let us use this time, you know, in our separation, but it's a false separation. It's a false separation. We're separated by our five senses, maybe touch, smell, taste, and vision in some ways. In some respects, we can't see, but energetically we can connect. Energetically, energy flows through from the solar power, from the Ram, Surya, Swaha is what that chant would be teaching us. Like, there is no barriers, there is no borders, just because we don't have physical proximity. And that also goes for our loved ones in the great beyond. They may not be with us in this physical setup situation in this life. They may be incarnate into another life, but their energy is still connected to ours. And I'm sure us with loved ones, we all have loved ones in the great beyond. I'm sure you can connect to their energy. I know I feel my loved ones. So this is the great wake-up call to stop us in our unconscious routines. We have these unconscious routines where we're very reliant on our habits and our rituals that are probably not supporting us. So it's a time to wake up and find these new rituals and create new habits and new routines that truly support us and energize us and help us to become more of who we really are. You know, to become more true, closer to the essence of who we are, not an imagined version. What a day. Feeling so lucky. Yeah, right on, sister. So let's convert our fear and our anxieties into elevated emotions. And it doesn't take long to do that. Once we get into the heart, which is we have to do it daily, the heart closes down. You read one thing that's quite fearful in the media. You tune into that, you call somebody that is living in fear. It can spread. It's kind of viral itself. Fear is viral, but love is viral too. But once we get into, hey Marge, I'm trying to drink my coffee. The sacred nectar of the coffee. You cannot touch. You know, once we get into the heart space, you know, with our chant, with our breath, with our dropping it all down in here, we convert. It's conversion. You are converting your fear, your anxiety, your worries, your agitations, your confusion. It's fuel. It converts and recycles back out as good energy. Has that not been happening in our togetherness, in our sacred cyberspace?